On the last episode of Esoteric Ebb, we found a cat temple. In the cat temple, we found a cat skull. The cat skull talked to us. It was a bit of a dead end. What it did allow us to do was go and speak to a dwarf who was looking for a cat temple. We talked to the dwarf. The dwarf said, "Ah, okay, you found it? Damn, that's not what I was looking for, and it's another dead end. That sucks. Anyway, here's a pickaxe, what will help you find the secret room." We repaired the pickaxe, and we have now found where the secret room is, but I stopped playing. So I know where it is. We looked around for it for a while. So, let's go, finally, see what's through that secret door. Also, this is my homie. He gives me slug dogs. He's the best. Okay. We need comprehend language, cure wounds, detect secrets, speak with animals. We need prayer of healing. We need speak with Deb. And we'll take detection from good and evil, etc. Pretty sweet that we've been able to rely almost entirely on autosaves for this game. We save every 3 times. And we've never gone back to redo anything either. The game's never made me feel like I have to, like, go back and do it again. This is not just a wall. You can see it now. The crack between the two of the tiles. There's something hidden with him. This way. It leads to the under. Is it really smart to slide my fingers into a dark crevice like this? It could end poorly. Signs of potential annihilation. Defingeration. Rather forms of small limb removal. And not quite here. Slide your hand in. Your gloved hand barely fits in the crevice. Just a bit in, you feel something hard. Something round. Seems to move at your touch. Not in a fleshy way, right? No. Not in a spooky way, right? No. Not in a hot way, right? No, it's quite cool. Cool as in cold, or cool as in cool? Yes. What is it? A button. Hidden inside the wall. Push the button. You press it. Put your hand out. Bingo! The entire wall slides away as you do. And reveals a deep dark tunnel beyond. Whoa. Nice catch. Lifts his face into the air. What's that smell? It's dank. Stench of molded stone. Time to go even deeper. Masked assassin, seemingly out of air itself, a masked figure appears. The intimidating shadow stands ready to strike with a dagger in hand. This may be one of your friends, cleric? The goblin manages to ask before his eyes widen. His eyes fall on the dagger and he immediately reaches for his sling. Oh, you're going to have to fight. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. The masked one holds up his dagger quicker than you're able to react. The masked figure's head tilts at you suddenly. Flick of the wrist, a quick motion with the hands, dark energy surrounds you. But only in your mind. A hex. You'll take constant damage from this typical warlock spell. You feel a deep unease permeate your bones just as the assassin hurls a blast of sickly energy. It lands squarely on your chest, causing an eruption of pain. The uneasy feeling turns into a sensation of needles stabbing you. Needles? More like needless. I hate needles. Snow whips his sling and, with practiced flair, launches a stone. The assassin flips backwards trying to dodge it, but it connects nonetheless with a sickening sound. The sound of brittle branch breaking. The assassin intends to put distance between you to their advantage. Focus. Look, you obviously have to get closer. Cleric. There's a hex. Alright, let's heal. We'll do a little heal. And then a big heal. Put yourself against a threat, close the gap. Yell something surprising. Or something. Let's try this. Bingo. You pick up the first thing you can grab and hurl it with all the might you have. Grab a handful of... It's a clogged dungeon of dirt. And moss! It spheres in the air and explodes on the assassin's chest. Hell yeah! This is your turf! The masked one looks down at the dirt, seemingly checks for injuries. They are surprised when they find none, but they do seem rattled by the experience. Playtime's over. We will not allow some filthy sneak to kill you. You are in danger. I'm about to get blasted again. The masked one again lifts their hand, shooting a viridescent blast. Oh, little damage. You endure the pain as best you can. Then an uneasy feeling sharpens and slices at your nerves. Cleric, you've been hexed, yells the goblin, whirling another stone. Stone misses the masked one. They glance sharply at Snell. You need to get up close and personal. Heal. Move forward within reach of the assassin. That's enough. That's perfect. What are you going to do? Punch? Disarm? Or consider the nature of the magic? Neg 4 on the roll. They're distracted, and Snell injured them. Let's punch. Bingo! Baboom! All the way to the bank. You cannot beat the classics. You hold up your fist and connect mightily with the masked one's mask. He stumbles back and clutches his face for a moment. All three of you are beginning to tire. Beginning to tire, much like a bicycle being used for the first time. Ah, this one. Not interested in jokes, never mind. The end is near. The assassin raises his offhand, as though he's going to blast you with energy again, but he lashes out with the dagger instead. It slices into your forearm, cutting a ragged gash into your flesh. The pain of the hex asserts itself with a stinging grasp. Snell sprints forward at the assassin and tries to slide tackle his legs. The assassin leaps into the air to dodge, but Snell reaches up his hand and connects with the masked one's ankle. The assassin tumbles to the side, almost falling prone. What a sidekick! Shut up, Charisma. End the fight now. You can disrupt that magic blade string. You have the capability. Mask would be valuable to have, and knowing who's trying to kill you is usually a good idea. Neg 7, I've got to hit a... 10, 11. I've got to hit an 11. Let's try... Let's try grab the mask. Heal. In case this goes wrong. Grab the mask. Oh, it went very fucking wrong! You faint, then reach out suddenly with both hands and swipe at the assassin's face. He leans back casually and claps hands together. Shit! This hasn't gone the way the assassin expected. They probably thought they were going to kill you. Your muscles burn. The assassin puts both hands on his dagger as channels a swirl of pale green energy into it. He slashes you with the blade, connecting with your torso. Ayah. A horrific pain follows, striking you even deeper than the real physical damage. Then the hex once again pains you. The goblin has risen from his slide tackle and tries to hold the assassin. He's struggling to secure the grab, but the assassin is harried and focused on preventing it. You can finish this slug of a fight right now. You're exhausted. Convince him this is a stalemate. No, why am I rolling so dog shit? Oh, okay. You exhale angrily, like you're controlling your range. Enough! It's over! The assassin watches you warily, then mutters something. The masked one takes a step back. Your companion takes a step back. Take a step back. Good idea. Exhaustion weighs on all of you like a heavy blanket. Snell holds up his claw, palms facing the attacker. You calm down? We all cool here? He is breathing heavy. Stay away. That voice. Is this a young boy? The assassin turns and runs, the cloak fading into the misty invisibility. Let yourself breathe again. The air fills your lungs. The effort you've exerted is catching up on you. You wobble. The world begins to fade away. You hear Snell's voice. It's concerned, quiet, distant yet close. Whoa there, Snell mutters with an elbow pressed against your side. Not yet. Not in the city below. Cult hit updated. You feel disappointment. Fear the future. General confusion, really. Look. Now points toward the stairs behind you. They go down. Far down. The assassin got away. Yeah. Goblin doesn't look too good himself as he returns his sling to his pouch. Alright, look. We can either head back upstairs or we can continue down. But whatever that bastard didn't want us to see is down there. We now have an open path. Alright, Snell. We should keep going. Well, that's not really... I meant we can go take a rest, then come back later. That dungeon ain't gonna shift right away, but... You take the lead, I'll be right behind you, okay? The mystery of the strange assassin continues. You have a distinct feeling you'll have to face that mask again. And the one who's behind it. Revenge. That's what fuels you now. You will find him down there. You will reprimand this bastard. All the magic you've seen here, the clues point towards a very simple answer. Not a hag, nor some brutish mercenary pay for your blood, no. That'd be far too expedient. You're dealing with a renegade warlock, and you are heading straight towards his master's lair. Time for truth to be unveiled. Count your blessings on earth. Okay, Oh! I need to get spells. New area, guys. Where's this guy? Mushrooms? Mushrooms! Down before an entrance. Beyond you see dark tunnels, winding passages, and four lord chambers connecting them all. Seems like one of these paths could lead down. Enter the chamber. Step inside. Musky air invades the holes in your helm. Fungus. Every breath you take is mostly damp fungus. Alright, which way, cleric? I thought you'd tell me. Do you want me to choose? I've been running behind you all this time for the explicit, very explicit reason that I assumed you literally would not follow me if I walked in any other direction. This is true. Good assumption. Yeah. Now pick a direction. Go down the rough cavern. The path slopes down sharply, too sharply. Rough stone walls thick with moisture and fungal growth. This looks steep. Start climbing instinctively. Maybe we should... But you're already descending. This was a mistake. You're essentially climbing now. The stone is damp. Your gauntlets slip. Hold on tight. Bingo. We're good. Muscle and will. That's all you have. All you are. You grip the stone, finding holes where there seem to be none. Slowly, carefully, you make your way down. One step at a time. Your feet find solid ground at last. You emerge in the chamber unlike any you've seen. The walls are covered in a thick, luminescent fungus. Glows with an eerie blue-green light. Bioluminescence? It's not what captures your attention. There, on the far wall, it's a mural. Look at the imagery. The Hearthworth whale. It's a creature of legend. The mural seems to pulse. Cleric? Is it just me, or is that thing looking at us? Step closer. You approach the whale. The air grows thick, heavy. A voice echoes in your mind, not words, feelings, impressions. Listen. Painting? That's deeply concerning. You regain your composure. 2 paths lead from this chamber. One slopes downward towards what must be the burial grounds. The other continues on towards the light towards the exit at the burial grounds. You descend into an ancient burial chamber. The air grows colder still, rotten. Walk through the cracked entrance. The doorway appears to have been sealed for millennia. Yes. Actual millennia. A recent seismic shift must have broken the seal. Stillness. Heavy with centuries of undisturbed rest. Your footsteps splash in the shallow water. The chamber is vast. Columns of carved stone rise into the shadow. Snails, motifs, spirals. Yep. This is a tomb. Tons of bones. All around. His voices barely whisper. Don't take too long. And there in the center, an altar. Upon it rests a mummified corpse. Look closer. Not human. A snail. A giant snail. Its shell's crystallized, preserved. The body itself wrapped in ancient cloth, covered in strange runes. Funerary rites or a ritual? How else would the corpse be preserved for so many years? One of its appendages is extended, held out. In its grasp, a ring. Entirely silvered. Magic. Powerful magic. Very powerful. What is it? A dead snail. A really, really big dead snail. Examine the ring more closely. You step forward. The water ripples around your feet. The craftsmanship is exquisite. Ancient artistry. Look around the chamber. You scan the space. Other snail corpses, a whole congregation of dead. This was sacred to them. Place of reverence. Make a decision. You stare at it. So, are you gonna take it? Yes. You reach out. Your gauntlet closes around the ring. You pull. It slides free from the mummified grasp. For a moment, nothing happens. Look at it. Ancient. Powerful. Magical ring. Put it on, you'll find out what it does. The goblin white swept from his brow. Let's get out of here before something else wakes up. A sound, huh? All around you. Ah, shit. From the shadows, from the alcoves, from beneath the water. They rise. Skeletons! Their bones ancient and yellowed, covered in barnacles and coral. Run! Ah! You are trapped. No, a skeleton! Roll initiative. Shit! Doesn't undead guardians awaken after centuries of rest? This is bad. This is very bad. There's too many. The goblin draws his sling and lets a stone fly. He strikes one skeleton square in the skull. The skull cracks, but the creature doesn't fall. Uh-oh. How did we deal with the last skeleton? Anyone remember? Fuck! 7 of them. You never faced this many at once. They're nothing but bones. Manage them. Your heart pounds, blood rushes in your ears. Look for a pattern in their movements. Oh, it's a hard roll. There! They move together, coordinated. If you can disrupt one, the others will falter. Obviously target the one in the center. The middle one! Point out to Snell. Got it! Snell's next shot goes off, strikes true. The central skeleton's spine shatters. As it falls, the others hesitate, confused. Their coordination is broken. Yes! You hear him yell, a fighting chance born in his voice. They swarmed forward, weapons raised. Rusted blades, bone spears, coral-covered clubs. 3 of them converge on you at once. First blade cuts you across your side. Fuck, I need a heal. Second strikes your shoulder. I need a heal. I can't do it yet. Third misses, but only barely. You're bleeding. Cleric! 2 more skeletons advance on Snell. He dodges the strike. The second one catches him on the leg. Oh, shit! Remaining skeletons circle, waiting for an opening. Or you might be about to die.
Nell is wounded. You are wounded.
But they are undead. They do not tire.
You do.
You can take it. Bring it on, abominations! I've got an idea. The goblin rushes forward, sliding between the skeletal legs. He emerges behind them and kicks one hard in the spine. He stumbles forward, knocking into two of the others. Now, while they're clustered. One more push. You can end this. Your arms are heavy. Your breath comes in.
Gasps.
You need to end this or run. Think. Your esoteric might. Charge through them. No, the most dogshit roll. Whatever. We do it. You lower your shoulder and charge. Your armored body crashes into the cluster of skeletons. Bones fly. They scatter like bowling pins. Two of them don't get back up. Yeah! 5 remain and they're closing in again. This isn't working. The massive undead presses in. I'm gonna die. I don't have enough HP. Blades from every direction. You take multiple hits.
Pain. Blood.
Hang on. Fall back. Now. You turn to sprint for the exit. The skeletons give chase, their weapons clattering. But you're faster. Run past the threshold. You burst through the burial chamber into the passage beyond.
Your lungs burn. Your wounds scream.
But you're alive.
The skeletons reach the threshold and stop.
They stand at the entrance with weapons raised, but do not pursue further.
Bound to their tomb.
Guardians that can't leave their post. Keep moving. The goblin limps beside you, clutching his leg.
You survived. Barely.
Are you alright, Snow? I'll live. Probably. You? I've been better. Haven't we all? That was intense! Woohoo! That's one word for it. Suicidal is another. Reach the exit.
Your lungs burn, your body aches.
But you're alive. And you make your way toward the exit. Behind you, the burial chamber returns to silence. You are emerging at the bottom of the ruins. The labyrinth delivered you safely down. That was something. Nice to be alive. Holy. Snell looks up at the looming mushrooms all around. He tenses up as his arm brushes against one of the sprouting, colourful flowers.
He looks queasy.
You really don't like mushrooms, huh? I don't see why I would. Especially these giant things. Like, come on. Look at them.
They look tasty to me.
He gives you a disgusted look. The goblin then takes a deep breath.
These damn mushrooms.
Shakes his head. I'm fine. I'm ready. Nod and continue down. Alright, I need a heal. We've got to spend some items. 3rd level. No, we need 2nd level. Where's a slug dog? What's this ring? Was it worth it? A compact ring corrupted from ancient silver which tingles with esoteric might. Inside the ring's oblong crown you know there's a hidden scroll which will become inscribed with any spell this ring stores. The ring has 5 charges. While equipped, you may expend charges to cast spells if you do not have any spots available. The amount of charges needed is relative to the level of the spell. The ring regains 1d4 charges each rest. You have no clue how many charges are on the ring at any given time. Very confusing. Fuck, that is super strong. Nice. We can probably put on our hammer again now too. Alright. We're in kind of okay shape. We can do a short rest. Alright, I gotta eat more of this cheese, guys. I don't want it to get hot. I'm in Australia. And if cheese gets hot, we're in for a bad time. Oh, we got a third level slot. Nice. Where are we? The Undercoast Path. I guess we're here? What is that? Frozen sprout, blizzard rages around you. Oh, this is like some kind of esoteric event. Obviously. Why is it snowing, Snow? You tell me you're the expert. Goblin companion holds his arms up to protect his vision. Don't stay in this thing for too long, cleric.
Cold bites at the cracks in your armor. Little nibbles.
He rubs his exposed arms. God damn it, this esoteric bullshit. Relax, Snell, it's just a little chilly. Chilly?
His glaring yellow eyes pierce your soul.
Okay, maybe it's a bit colder than that. Thank you. Look around. You squint, barely noticing the thing in front of you amidst the frozen moss and ruins. The shape is vaguely humanoid, a small creature. A mushroom thing.
Mushroom man.
Spend time investigating this esoteric effect despite the cold. You kneel down in the snow, taking a closer look at this central figure.
Yeah, okay, this goblin mutters as he turns to leave. I'll support you in spirit from over here.
God, it's cold. Shake.
The pain. You will be drained eventually. Do not linger.
Ignore the pain, just look at the placement of the sphere. You snap your fingers and the frozen ground around the mushroom thing begins to shiver. Everything appears to be focused around this poor creature. Figure out the mechanics of the esoteric pocket. Of course. It's obvious, it's a praxis formula. Look around and stare at the frozen mushroom man. This is an esoteric pocket born out of a curse. The creature is cursed.
A freezing curse?
Could very well be a simple cold spell that reacted with primal strings in the area. Either way, yes, a freezing curse.
How do I break it?
Heat. Oh, it's quite simple. Pocket clearly unstable, focused entirely on a mushroom creature. Simply heat it up a bit and the pocket will fail. That simple?
Yeah. Heating up a fellow creature to save it. A truly romantic idea.
The red one means romantic in the classical sense, not the modernist sense. You hope. At least.
The chill.
Hug him to break the curse. Stepping closer, you wrap your arms around the flash-frozen creature. Immediately, you feel the pain. Oh! Uh-oh. I'm about to die.
Rippling.
Your body fights not to touch it to retain the heat.
But you do not falter!
Bit by bit, the mushroom shivers, then twitches, then moves. Have I made a mushroom friend? An esoteric tingle. You blink. It's gone. The heat you brought to it causes the esoteric cold to cease. The blizzard suddenly stops in the blink of an eye, as if the aggressive snowstorm was but an illusion. There it is, out of the pocket. Well done. You've done a great service here. Oh, damn. Great job, you hear the goblin call out as he walks up to you. Oh shit, it's a mushroom. A moving mushroom. And then moves back, way back. Stilted. Stare at the mushroom man before you. Oh, look at him, little cute fucking guy. Holy. He's just a little guy. Look at him. Oh, my lord. Okay, little buddy. To you too. Mushroom man raises his head. You can see a tiny mouth under the cap. It shakes his head again. Brr. You must be very cold. Fuck, I can't cast comprehend languages. I need... You must be very cold. We notice you're in trouble, he says, while keeping a healthy distance. The fungal folk stares at you. Look at him for a while. Move on. The mushroom man looks at the still frozen grass and snow covered. He lifts it up, shaking it clean. As he does, it lights up. Brr. He gives you a tiny item. A new stone of insight. Have in your hand despite its small size. Oh my. An Ewan stone. How? It was in the grass? Yeah, this Ewan stone's responsible for his prolonged esoteric pocket. Though something else must have initialized it. Nod and accept. The little mushroom man waddles past you, walking away from the frosty area. Alright, bye. Seems to walk around the corner into the nearby ruins. Okay, cool, yeah, see you around. Okay, I need to get some fucking spells back so I can go chat to him. I also need to heal. Everything is fucking me up down here. Holy shit. Light, very light. Oh, it's a bag of holding. What you found here is a very popular and extremely useful magical item. A bag of holding. No way. Way! What's interesting is whoever left this behind could definitely have stored a bunch of cool stuff inside it. Could be anything. Expensive magic items? Relics of divine might! Messages from a lost people and their culture.
The doom of our existence.
Fancy clothes? Oh yeah! More importantly, it could have a hoard of crowns. Try to grab the contents. As you do, the bag shivers in your hands. Usual trick of just turning it inside out or holding your hand in front of it while thinking of the thing doesn't seem to work. Broken? Or cursed? Damn it, how will I get the potential stuff inside then? You could always try to force it. Shove your head inside. No, don't fail. No! The last thing you hear before Snell is saying something about health and safety. You then shove your head in the bag, and inside you see darkness. Look around. Nothing except coldness. No! Your eyes and mouth sting. You cannot breathe. It hurts. Remove your head from the bag. You do so, finding yourself back in reality. Huh? Didn't expect you to do that. Maybe don't do it again? Oh, we're doing it again, baby. Roll high this time, Bops. There we go. Shove your head in the bag, and inside darkness, close your eyes and feel. Something inside reacts with you. Something near, something close. Stomach grumbles. I'm pretty hungry, actually.
Hungry for one thing. One thing.
Apple! As you speak the word, your vision becomes clouded in pure red. A wave of apples smash against your face in the void. Plop your head out from the bag. As you do, following your head is a stream of apples. They fly all around you. They spill out onto the ground, all around like red treasures. At first, surprised, your companion's expression soon turns into weariness. Of course. What did I expect?
You may begin.
Pick up an apple. You do so, taking one from the many on the ground. Pick up an apple. You do so, taking one from the many on the ground. How many apples can I pick up? How many apples can I pick up? It might just be like an infinite apple. Okay, I'm done.
Through the time and strings, you have become the Apple Boy.
Shove your arm and root around. That's a success. Easy. You root around and you feel something. Something hard. Grab it and pull it out. Your arm escapes the void of the bag and you see a shard of jewel. Several, in fact. Some of them drop on the ground around you. Pick them up. That's fine. Oh, yes. Quite so. Examine the bag closely. As you do, you realize there's a faint trace of dust along the edge. Bone dust. Hear me. Bone dust. Saying those words causes the canister to plop out into the ether. And another. And another. Cool. 3 bone dust. Useful. Yeah. Carefully stick your hand inside the bag. I'm never getting this dex roll. Feel around, but when you do, something sticks your hand. Pull it out, pull out. You do so, causing your hand to snap back out of the bag, hitting yourself in the face. Hard. No, I hit myself. Yeah, not so graceful. Maybe try something else. Alright, we'll do that one last. Let's try wisdom. Ah, it's close as 17, I think. No? You think about it, but nothing really comes to mind. Strangely enough, you're usually very creative, coming up with all kinds of strange solutions, but not this time. Nothing. Your mind's empty. Almost peaceful. How lovely. It is. Enjoy it. Ask nicely for something. Oh! Oh! That does not sound like it'll work. It's a bag. It follows esoteric rules, not the rules of politeness. Try something else. I think I want this charisma roll to succeed. We're rolling it again. Fuck. No! Come on! Alright, let's try this wisdom one. No, what's these fucking ones? Are you kidding me? Dude, I just get hit like a fucking 16 or something. There we go. You think about it. Unusual languages, words would lie within the blue one's expertise, but this is not so much knowing as it is intuition. And interestingly enough, the only word that comes to mind is one that not so directly interesting. Broad term that exists in every tongue. Money. Try some. Male speech. Gur. Nothing. Raha. Nothing. Mungu. Nothing. Pinga. Nothing. Peringa. Nothing. Money. Nothing. Piranatetse. Nothing. Arrogant. As you speak the word, a flow of coins comes out of the bag. A lot of them. Many crowns. Oh god. Keep catching coins. So many crowns. Until eventually it ends. Wow. That was 1 month's rent almost. Almost, yeah. Nice. You did work hard for it, picking up all those coins. Quite nice. The Dex one is hard. The Dex one... We'll leave these for now. What else can I do with this? Not much if it's cursed like this. Should I put stuff inside? You could put things into it. However, since you already have a pouch of holding, it's redundant. And fun. Put a pebble inside. You toss it into the void. Try to get it out. Nothing you do seems to get it back out. Right, good to know. Indeed. Alright, we'll leave the bag for now. The bag did damage us though, so... Yo, Ant. Ant crawls onto your hand. This is it! You could drop me off right here. Aren't you afraid of getting, you know, crushed since you're so tiny? Nah. My telekinesis isn't too powerful going solo, but it's enough to keep myself defended from boots and any crevices I might fall into. 1 is a good name. It's a function. But don't get used to it. You don't have a name within your hive? Nah. No need. We're all one there. Must be nice to be part of something larger. Only nice to be part of a hive if you're the queen. Or king. Who are you voting for in the election? Election? Oh, I've heard about that. Sounds like your kind's way of trying to emulate the hive-mindedness. You know, everyone getting to voice their opinions leading to a unified direction. Yeah, except you get to think for yourself. Suppose that ain't too bad. Though it sounds inefficient as hell. Sure is. Always pros and cons. Although, I imagine it's a bit different if you actually get to have an individual mind on things. You know, think about it yourself, by yourself, with yourself. Something to think about. Shit jokes, Nell. What do you think about the tea shop? Yes, Good. The ant might have picked up something interesting about the explosion. Explosion? Ah, so that's what it was the other day. The whole cabin shook. Crazy stuff. The ant clearly doesn't know anything interesting. It's an ant. Hey, that's not fair. I'm real perceptive, you know. I can hear the voices in my head. Because it's telekinetic. There was some stuff happening after the shaking, I'll admit. A human in yellow clothing went past the roots. He did something esoteric to get the hairy brute to let him in. I assumed he'd come back screaming from the southern tunnels, but I never saw him again. That's all. That's it. I'll let you know if I find anything new, I guess. Drop the ant off. Thanks, buddy! Tiny ant jumps off your glove and starts sprinting off. Like that, huh? The ant stops and turns around. You did well. Didn't expect much, to be honest. But, I can feel the hive nearby. We're already stronger together. I or we? We are unsure. An image flashes through your skull. Sudden visuals burn in, leaving a mark. Here, it's underneath the thing you found me on. Check under that crack. You'll get some goodies we hid before they drove us off. Oh, nice. Crack in the statue, the exact place where you found this tiny creature. It's our special little gift from us to you. Hold on. Is this stuff you've stolen from us? I'm not sure this is yours to hand out, buddy. Relax, Gubbo. This is a treasure we collected far before you greenskins ventured into the tunnels. Sweet. Shake your head. The ant rotates around a bit on the spot. Guess this is it. It's been nice to follow you around for a bit, buddy. I've enjoyed it. We have enjoyed it. Are you sure you want to rejoin the hive? The ant moves a bit more erratically. We really should. You thinking about it? Yeah, I do kind of sort of enjoy this whole thinking for yourself thing. It's annoying sometimes, and it's weird to have your mind by yourself all the time. But most importantly, I'm thinking. Maybe I could have a choice in who I share my thoughts with instead of just sharing it per default, you know? So what are you going to do then? Let me join you for a bit longer, just in your pocket, if that's alright. You have a knack for making new friends, don't you? Okay, pick him up again. Yay! He jumps back into your pocket. Great, honestly, I really want to see what this whole election thing is about. Let's go! Righto, little buddy. Yeah. I've got my ant friend. Nice. Shrine of Earth. Oh, I can prepare spells here. Holy 42 apples. Nice. And some bone dust. Sending pebble. You hold up the pebble. Please don't bother anyone with that, cleric. Think about who you could send a message to. There are a few targets you have in mind. So I could use this to send message to people, right? You can. Pebble of Sending is a powerful magical item, not quite as versatile as a Stone of Sending. The difference being, the stone can send to anyone on the current plane of existence. The pebble has a limit of 1 mile. Send a message to Lady Sageleaf. Hi, Lady Sageleaf. I'm working on the tea shop. Just wanted to check in and let you know everything's good. What in the fuck are you thinking? You dare send me a pebble message? In the middle of the gods be damned night? It is 1 a.m. Oh, whoops. You must be out of your damn mind, human. The message ends. Rough crowd. Send a message to Ulzers. Hey, Ulzers, got any cool riddles that would fit into a 30 words or less? Are you sending me, cleric? I'm not sure how to feel about that. But a riddle, sure. How about this? Feed me, I live. Water me, I die. What am I? A 30-word limit cut out right at the end. And the answer is... Yes, you know it. The answer is fire. Fire! Suddenly you hear Ulz's voice in your mind again. Sorry, I ran out there. Sending you now. The answer is fire. I'm sure you figured it out. I have to say, sending is not an ideal way to hand out her sending ends. You feel it. The roaring rage of Regina speaks, yelling out her frustrations and failing to keep it under the word limit. You can now reply. Yeah, I guessed fire. Then, it's really not ideal, but thanks. Your reply ends. Cedric Spitter. Hey, any news? Cleric, oh, it's you. How lovely to hear your sending message here. Out of nowhere. Or is it a pebble? Seems more like a pebble, really. The message ends. And to Viskin. It's the cleric. I'm just calling you to let you know I've got a pebble of sending. Cool, huh? Very cool. The message ends. The things he puts up with. Short and sweet. You didn't deserve him now, did you? Send a message to Uyugui. Hello, Miss Merchant. I can send pebble messages now. Isn't that cool? Anyway, do you have any new wares? Oh, nothing new today, sadly. I'm still working to sell the goods I've got, but please, do stop by if you want to browse. Put the pebble back in my pouch. Sweet. I'm just checking if there's anything else I can examine. Okay. Well. We cast this. Once we find the mushroom dude again. Where'd the mushroom dude go? They said he went to like the nearby ruins. Can you guys make sure I keep one? I need to keep one of these so I can, because I couldn't speak to the mushroom because I didn't. Oh, there he is. Hey, little guy. Oh, apples. Nice. The mushroom man greets you slight tilt of his cap, then rattles out a quiet noise from his mouth, while Snell keeps his distance. Twitching and rattling comes out of his mouth and gradually morphs into something more tangible. A word. Sup? Hey there! I saw. Spell. You're good at stringular manipulation. The words are slightly garbled through the magic. You must get better at this. I am Coccolo no mono 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 rosso. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? You're unsure if this is the spell or simply a fungal thing. He shakes his head. You may call me Brrr. That is what meat walkers like yourself say. Although it would be a little bit different from me calling you Juju. Well, that is what your speech sounds like to me. But it is convenient. We do not parley with you often. So a name based on sound will do. Meatwalkers? Sorry, I ramble. I want to thank you for saving me from the curse of Gurul-Gogolish. I owe you my life, he busts his cap. Yes, you do. I will gladly assist you in any way. Tell me about the Gurul-Golash. Gurul-Golash, the Asker King? A horrid word, a curse word. He is a bane upon the shadow depths. The murky fungal valley that is my home. A beast with no care for balance or primal love. So he's a bad guy? He's the worst. For decades he's roamed the great tunnel in its splits, taking what he wants. As all trolls do. A troll?! Yes. Yes, across the river. That's bad. He nods his cap several times. Troll spends his frozen curse wherever he goes. Fortune favors us, for he is without his tribe. Once he is driven from the surface. Oh, he's driven from the surface? By one of your people, yes. Do not worry, we do not hold you responsible for the actions of a monster. If your avatar had not slain his tribe, then the tribe would have eventually spread down here either way. But to even face Gurgalash alone is not a quest I'd take lightly. A quest? Get very intrigued. I'm here to make sure the troll does not descend into the fungal valley. But in my attempts to scout, I made a mistake and was ambushed. I do not remember much, but the troll most certainly caught me with a bolt of vice. How it triggered such an esoteric effect, I know not. It was an esoteric curse triggered by the ice bolt, I assume. Yes, it seems so. It could be as such that the Inuan stone was involved, I'm unsure. They are known to cause all manner of trouble when involved in esoteric situations. Where did he come from? The surface, long ago. Before my time, or the time of my spawners. You would know more than me, surely. He was the king of your land once upon a time. Alright, ask a king. Yes. We must vanquish this troll! The mushroom man looks around nervously. That would be beyond my dreams, friend. If you do that, your name will be written on the walls of the valley itself. Make sure to spell it correctly. Ragan Hemlin. Let's make it out as the cleric. Sweet, right, dick-ass rogue. That's my nickname. Good. You should all know the name Ragan, the Wizard King. How about the great barbarian of Skaskandi? Make it out as a local friendly druid of Norvik. I don't need that. Just write something like a local government employee. Yes. We want Ragan Hemlin. Okay, I'll remember that. Folk of the Valley will remember such bravery. You live down here? No, or perhaps yes for now. My quest has brought me far, but I will eventually return to the Fungal Valley. But I do not wish to permanently live here in Uphollow Ridge. It's a landscape filled with far too many horrors for my taste. So this is Uphollow Ridge? Yes, it is. It is the region underneath your city, yes? Not many of my kind live here for clear reasons. You have family down in the Fungal Valley? My core crevice. It's not large. There are 13 and 20. Crevice? I have 13 offspring and 20 comrades in my string. Fungal folk generally reproduce asexually. How boring. Stability. We live in large collectives or families, as you'd say. Ah, I see, like my goblin sidekick. What? What did he say? He says that he has he says that he's asexual. God damn it. That's a great description of why it's great. She is correct. However, there is also beauty in lust. I'm not! He growls at you. Don't bring it up again, okay? Goblin shakes his head, gestures for you to continue. I believe my kind have different ways of life than your own. I've heard you live in smaller collections, raise children very slowly. That sounds annoying, but also wonderful in some ways. I don't envy you, but I respect the way of life. What's it like in Fungal Valley? It's rough, and it is wild. We struggle against invaders all the time. Occasional years of calm. Other fungal tribes can be problematic, especially those with more warring ideologies. But mostly peaceful in comparison. Do you have a god? No. We had an avatar of a higher being at one point, an evil fungoid. Tomorolo lolo corpusoroso. The sweeping decay, the dictatorial hive mind. We do not believe in the whims of gods anymore. Now we look at our own and ourselves and strive towards harmony. Have you traveled a lot? Some. I've been to some islets on the undercoast. Been to the surface a few times, although I was not a fan. Hold on. Aren't all of your kind a hive mind or something? Some fungal tribes are still. Mine is not. We are sedentary and individualistic. Interesting. Let me ask you something else. Do you know Nissen? Yes, I know her well. We work together at a time, down in the undercoast. She's a lovely woman, a great druid. I owe her a lot. And, who are you voting for in the election? Election? Yeah. I've heard of it. Seems like a way of abstract the common consensus of a core crevice. So that a large collection of people can feel involved in the direction of a tribe of such a size that personal relations between the leader and the followers cannot be had. Indeed, it's mostly about organizational efficiency and systems that grow too complex. Mushroom Man tips his cap. I'm apolitical, by the way. Okay. You inspire others to join the apolitical movement. I'm not sure of the implication of this. Yeah. You should also vote. Everyone should vote. I should vote? You invite outsiders to vote in an election of your own sovereignty? Yes. The halfways is trouble getting enough voting cards, but you invite the first mushroom guy you see to vote. Love to see it. Brewer nods a bit, looks at the path leading up towards the city below. It has been long since I visited a buff. Once this threat down here has been dealt with, then yes, I will come see this election. It will be an interesting excursion. Thank you for the invitation. That's all for now. Have a good one, Mushroom Man. What a lovely little Mushroom Man he was. Alright, on we roll. So there's a troll and a dragon, and I'm gonna be dragging these... Oh. That looks to be a problem. There's the man in yellow! Big leader Gurgalash. A great mighty troll, horrifying even while asleep. You've got a few days of approaching this. Killing a troll is not easy, and you need all the adventure to get. Attack him right away, giving you a head start. Put up some kind of trap. Try to communicate first, which is weak. Walk away, also weak. Getting close enough to strike the sleeping monster would be difficult, however it would allow you to strike a decisive blow. Back-facing the pillar of draw, a creature right out of every kid's nightmare. A troll. A frost troll, to be precise. Horrid creature. Looking like a damn babe. Your bloodline pulses within your veins, shying away from this headsman. The goblin companion stares slack-jawed at the beast. There is a cage next to the pillar. Something inside moving, but you'll need to get closer to investigate. I should prepare first. Good assessment.
The sleepy freak.
You are evil. Yell at the troll.
Wake up, foul beast!
The eyes of the troll throw open.
Double doors to the mausoleum.
Gewehr Kavath.
Hurrah!
You might be able to talk yourself out of this.
A cleric. Oh, I've waited so long.
He roars.
Your bones are loose as sludge.
Long to crush one of his little soldiers. Oh. Is he about to fight? No!